Hello student, welcome to all of you. In last lecture we will study about the error control function performed by data link layer, in which we will discuss about four methods for error detecting purpose, like single parity checking, then two-dimensional parity checking, then checksum, and last one is CRC, means cyclic redundancy code. Now in this video lecture we will discuss the next method, that is Hamming code, which is used for error detection as well as error correction purpose. So in this lecture we will study Hamming code, also examples of Hamming code. So first, introduction about Hamming code in computer network. Hamming code is a set of error correction code that can be used to detect as well as correct the errors that can occur when data is moved or stored from sender to receiver. It is a technique which is developed by R.W. Hamming for error correction. For that purpose, redundant bits will be added with data. Here, redundant bits are extra binary bits that are generated and added to the information, which carrying bit of data transfer to ensure that no bit were lost during data transfer. So this is the formula to calculate number of redundant bits, and the formula is 2 raised to r must be greater than or equal to m plus r plus 1, whereas r represent number of redundant bit, m represent number of data bit. Suppose there is one example, that is if m is 7, means number of data bits is 7, then r should be chosen such that this formula fulfill. So we choose the value of r as 4, then take that value in this as 2 raised to r, means 2 raised to 4, which is must be greater than 7 plus 4 plus 1, and this answer or these conditions become true when value of r is 4. So here number of redundant bit is must be 4. Then these redundant bit are also known as a parity bit, because to find value of this redundant bit we use concept of parity. So a parity bit is a bit appended to the data of binary bit to ensure that total number of ones in data is either even or odd. Parity bits are used for error detection. There are two types of parity bit. First one, even parity bit, and second one, odd parity bit. Even parity bit means for a given set of bit the number of ones are counted. If count is odd, then the parity bit value is set to 1, which makes the total count of occurrence of ones as even. If total number of ones in given set is already even, then the parity bits value set as 0. So this is even parity bit, which makes total number of ones in given string as even. Same way, odd parity bit means for given set of bit the number of ones are counted. If count is even, then the parity bit value is set to 1, which make it total count of occurrence as a odd. If total number of ones in given set of bit are already odd, then the parity bits value is 0, which is useful to make number of ones in that string as odd. This is known as odd parity bit. General algorithm of Hamming code. The Hamming code is a simply use of extra parity bit which allow identification of error. So there are some steps related with that. First step, write the bit position starting from 1 from LSB to MSB. Second step, all the bit position that are power of 2 are marked as parity bits, like 2 raised to 0 means 1, 2 raised to 1 means 2, 2 raised to 2, 4, 2 raised to 3, 8, and this way. Third step is that all the other bits are marked as data bit, ignoring parity bit position, like by ignoring 1 and 2, then 3 makes as data bit, ignore bit 4 which is used for parity bit, then 5, 6, 7 as data bit, ignore bit 8 which is used for parity bit, then from 9, 10, 11 up to 15, then 2 raised to 4 means 16, so 16 is used for parity checking, hence it is avoided in data bit position. So next number 17 is considered as data bit. So in this way, mark all bits as either parity bits or data bits. After that, each data unit is included in a unique set of parity bit as determine its bit position in binary form. This table are used to find the value of parity bit. Here parity bit is denoted by P and this one is denotes its position, means position number 1 is act as parity bit, position 2 act as parity bit, position number 4 act as third parity bit, and position number 8 act as fourth parity bit. So in this way we want to calculate value of parity bit. To find the value of parity bit P1, use those position whose binary representation include 1 in least significant position, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. When we convert this number into binary format, then its least significant bit, which is at position 1 from LSB, contains value 1. Same way, to find the value of P2, it covers all the bit position whose binary representation includes 1 in second position from least significant bit, like 2, 3, 6, 7, etc. That all be discussed in next diagram in brief. Here P4 covers all the bit position whose binary representation 1 in third position from least significant bit, like from 4 to 7, 12 to 15, 20 to 23, etc. Parity bit 8 covers all the bit position whose binary representation include 1 in fourth position from LSB, that is 8 to 15, 24 to 31, 40 to 57, and in the way. For even parity, since we check for even parity set a parity bit to 1 if total number of ones in the position is odd, otherwise it's set to 0 if it checks is even. This table also indicate same. When we want to find value of P1, start from P1, then ignore next, again third position, fifth position, seventh, 9, means alternate position will be considered for parity bit 1. Then to find the value of parity bit 2, means P2, start from P2, then consecutive 2 position will be checked, then ignored, again 2, again next 2, same way this will be followed. So the position check for position 2 is 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, etc. Then to find the value of P4, start from P4, and consecutive 4 bit will be checked, then ignored. After that consecutive 4 bit and again consecutive 4 bit will be used to find the value. Same pattern will be used for next bits also. For P8, same, from position 8 check consecutive 8 bit, then ignore consecutive 8 bit and again check its next 8 bit. This process will be continued. Same way for P16, from P16 to P31, that is position 31 will be checked and this will be followed. So this is a same process that will be discussed in last table. This will also represent same. This column represent bit position and other column represent parity bit. Here to calculate value of P1 use position number 1, 3, 5, 7 this way. To find the value of P2 use position number 2, 3, then 6, 7, 11, 12, 14, 50. To find value of P4 use 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. And to find the value of P8 use from 8 to 15. This will be calculated as one bit is represented as 0, 0, 0, 1. So use for it. For second bit it will be represented as 0, 0, 1, 0. So this bit are used to find value of P2. Then 3 is represented as 0, 0, 1, 1. So here both bit, that is P2 as well as P1, are calculated by using bit 3. 4 is calculated as 0, 1, 0, 0. So here value of P4 is calculated by using bit position 4. So in this way the value will be calculated. Next, process of encoding a message using Hamming code. For that purpose, first we want to calculate total number of parity bit if we have number of data bit. For that purpose, use the formula as 2 raised to r must be greater than m plus r plus 1. After that, checking the position of redundant bit, which must be power of 2. That is 2 raised to 0 means 1, then position number 2, position number 4, position number 8, that are power of 2 are used for redundant bit, and then calculate the values of this redundant bit using previous tables. After encoding the message using Hamming code, add all that parity bits with data bit and then send that to the receiver. Then at the receiving side there is a process of decrypting a message in Hamming code. For that purpose, counting the number of redundant bit which is the part of data, then correctly positioning of all redundant bit which can be positioned in very easy way, because parity bit or redundant bit are always at the position which is power of 2. And then for parity check means calculate the value of parity bit at receiving side also. After calculating that value, check it with redundant bit by sender side. If there is a change in parity values by receiver, then 0 is taken as a bit and otherwise 1 will be taken. Then there is examples related with Hamming code. The example is, suppose data to be transmitted is 1 0 1 1 0 0 1. Then find the Hamming code related with that data. So using general algorithm for Hamming code, first we want to find parity number of parity bit and then find value of each parity bit. So first step is determining the position of redundant bit. For that purpose, first we want to find number of redundant bit. Here number of data bits are 7. So using this formula, that is 2 raised to r must be greater than m plus r plus 1, value of number of redundant bit, that is r, taken as 4. So total number of bits are 7 plus 4, which is equal to 11. Out of that 11 bits, position number 1, 2, 4 and 8 are taken for redundant bit, because after that the next parity position is 2 raised to 16, which is not part that of total number of bit. So here only positions 1, 2, 4 and 8 are taken for parity bit. So this diagram represents same. Here these bits or this position which is in color form are taken as parity bit, like from LSB position 1, position 2, position 4 and position 8 are taken as parity bit, and all other positions is set as data bit. Position at 1, that is parity bit, is denoted by P1. At position 2, parity bit denoted by P2. Then data bit is denoted by D1, D2, D3, D4 and in this way. Then take that value in that position. We find it as this way. When these data bits are inserted in that form, the value becomes 1, 0, 1, then 1, 0, 0 and 1. In that case, ignore the parity bit and add data bit as it is. Then from next step, we want to calculate value of parity bit, like P1, P2, P3, P4 and P8. So here to find the value of P1, we know that use position number 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 9, etc. So this will represent same. Here P1 will be calculated by position 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. Then count the total number 1 in this position. So here total number of ones are 4, that is this 1, 2, 3 and this 4. So here number of ones in that positions are already even. So take the value of parity bit as 0, because we want even parity bit. Then next find the value of P2. Use position 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. When we count number of 1 from that position, then the number of 1 are 1, 2, 3, which is odd. So to make it even, put the value of P2 as 1 to make it even parity bit. So the value of P2 is 1. Then to find the value of P4, use position 4, 5, 6 and 7. Count the number of 1, which is 1, which is also odd. So take the value of P4 as 1, which makes it even, hence value of P4 is 1. Same way, to find the value of P8, take the position 11, 10, 9 and 8. The number of ones are already even, so take the value of P8 as 0 to make it even, hence value of P8 is 0. So in this way we calculate the value of each parity bit, like P1 as 0, P2 as 1, P4 as 1 and P8 as 0. So these are the total data stream which we want to send from sender to receiver. which contain original data as well as redundant bit. So this will be the Hamming code for given data. Next, error detection and correction, which are performed by Hamming code. In this case, suppose we take the example as 6 bit is changed from 0 to 1, which is sent by sender. So here this bit is changed during transmission. Then the next step is receivers also calculate parity bit for that whole string, and if the parity bit at receiver side not change with sender side, the parity bit then take the value 1, otherwise take bit 0. So the solutions for that is, step for that is as follows. At receiver side, find the value of P1, P2, P4 and P8. If there is change, then take value 1, otherwise take value as 0. To find the value of P1 at receiving side, also use position number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. When we count the number of 1 in this, then the number of 1 is already even, means there is no change in parity. So take the value as 0. Next, calculate the value of parity bit P2. When we consider P2, check for position 2, 3, 6, 7 and 10, 11. In this case, the value of 1, count of 1 becomes odd. So there is a change, because at sender side, when we find the value of P2, even parity will be used, but at receiver side there is odd parity. So take the value as 1, because there is a change in parity. Next, find the value of P4. For that purpose, use position number 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, count of 1 is 3, which is odd, means change in parity. So take value as 1. And last, check for P8 by position 11, 10, 9 and 8. There is no change in parity, so take value as 0. In that way, when we find the value of P8, P4, P2 and P1, arrange them in that format. It is value of P8 is no change, means 0, P4 change, hence 1, P2 change, hence 1, P1 no change, 0. When we convert this binary data into decimal, we get 6 value. So this 6 represent the position number which will be changed during transmission. So using that position, it again reverse, means 1 is changed with 0, then in reverse 0 will be changed with 1. So position 6 will be changed, that is during transmission it will be changed with 1. So correct value is 0, so change that value, and this will be the answer after corrections of that data using Hamming code. So in this way, this Hamming code is used for error detection as well as error correction purpose. Though this method will be used for error detection as well as error correction purpose, there are some of advantage and disadvantage related with Hamming code. Advantage of Hamming code are: Hamming code method is effective on network where data stream are given for single bit error. They are effectively used to detect and correct error. Hamming code not only provide detection of bit error but also help you to indent bit containing error so that it can be corrected. The ease of using Hamming code makes it best them suitable for use in computer memory and single error correction. Disadvantage of Hamming code are extra parity bit added for error correction which reduce bit rate of transmitter. Also single bit error detection and correction code becomes the disadvantage related with that, because however if multiple bits are founded error, then the outcome may result in another bit which should be correct to be changed. This can cause data to be further errored. Hamming code algorithm can solve only single bit issues. There are some of the applications in which Hamming code will be used, like satellite, computer memory, modems, plasma cam, open connectors, embedded processor, etc. Thank you.